Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm Sankaty4 and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity, where, well, things have gone a bit off the rails a bit lately. Yeah, we've been jumping around a little bit, so I think it's time we kind of picked a direction and started going in it. Saying that, that's probably not going to happen, but today we're going to head back and have a word with Lady Webb. We've done, well, I think we've done Woden Church. I know we were there, and I'm pretty sure we did something. I can't remember, it was that long ago, we've done that many other things, but I'm assuming that's where we need to go next and speak to her. And also last time, as we were just ending, yeah, we picked up one about some information that we wanted to get in Copper Lane. So I think we'll look at that as well. Then depending on how all that plays out, yeah, we might end up heading up to the White March because, well, it's been there for a while and I think we need to tackle it. Oh, definitely. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we picked that one up on day 17. We're currently on day 75. So, yeah, I think we'll head up to the White March once we've done this. Okay. Just walking past, and yeah, one of these said something's been stolen from here. Okay. If you think these books are impressive, you should see what he keeps in the back. Okay, fine. You're not going to talk to me. Hello, are you? Nope, you're just another. Fine. Okay.
All these pages serve no better use than fuel for the fire.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's not, very nice. But, so, yes, welcome. Thank you, Fexa. Right. You know what? We'll start with you. See what you've got to say for yourself.
Good day, stranger.
Okay. You're welcome to browse the stacks. Mind that you keep your voice down. This is still a temple. And Grimda doesn't tolerate disorder. Okay, yes. Who's Grimda? Hi, Archivist. She's one of the most accomplished scholars alive today. Nothing goes on here without her knowing it. Almost nothing anyway. You should probably tread lightly around her today. Yeah, as we heard coming in, something's been stolen. So, why does it look like a library? Because it is. Well, the god of mysteries and answers, encryptions and descriptions, concealment, revelation. Its guidance comes from the understanding of the unknown, the protection of hidden knowledge. The Hall of the Revealed Mysteries was built to celebrate that. Very nice, isn't it? Temples dedicated tend to hold vast stores of knowledge. We use the knowledge to unravel and preserve the mysteries of the world. Okay, tell me about you. I'm a scrivener and a devotee. It's my duty to look after our records and resources. Okay, well, you didn't really help me that much, but fine. And what have we got on here? 10 years of dawn and customs. Okay, well, I'm not going to try nicking anything at the moment. Okay, let's just have a quick look-see round. Oh, an all-seeing eye. Okay, we'll look at it in a moment. Oh, and no entry into the archives without permission. Fine. Wait a minute, have we read this one? Yeah, bloody hell. How many final journals are there? Alright. Wait a minute, the Saints' War. Wasn't that Oh, give me a minute. I need to check something. Wait a minute. Yeah, the Saints' War. Edda. Suggests it might be records of the Saints' War in an archive. Oh, I haven't got him with me. Okay. You know what? What's that? Oh, it's the middle of the day. Oh, I'm not going to be able to change the party, am I? No, I must be... Yeah, okay. Fine. And that's Alof who's gone there. Right, remember about this place. Well, go and get him and bring him in here in a moment. Just need to get to a tavern. Okay, I've looked through everything and I can't find the book that we came for. So I'm guessing if it's anywhere, it's in this chest here probably. But yeah, let's have a chat with you in a moment. Painted eye seems to move whenever you turn your back. Okay. Right, I'll have a quick chat. By the way, love your hair. Absolutely love it. Shame I can't bring you along, but never mind. Right, let's see what you've got to say for yourself, Grimda.
Hail, traveller.
You're welcome to look around, but let the priests and scravens continue their work. Wouldn't do to give them any other excuses. Okay. So, you know what? Yep. Maybe we could help. Maybe that will let me get into the back room by completing this. And I could trust you to bring it back, I suppose. You certainly couldn't do worse than this lot anyway. Thieves made off with an ancient scroll. They intend to blaspheme by selling that which should remain hidden, a secret of the 100 Visions. The guards caught one of them, but were overzealous in their interrogation. All they could piece together was something about a farmhouse and the road to Dyford. Okay. Track down the thieves. I don't care what you do with them, but bring back the scroll. Okay. Right. Let's see. Yes, you know what? Perception is rather high. It seems odd that a few burglars managed to steal. Some secrets, well, keeps even from me. Okay. What's special about the scroll? They are the god of secrets. If I told you that, I'd cheapen it, wouldn't I? It's a parable, the kind that nourishes the inquisitive mind and poisons the foolish. Okay, I better be careful there. How should I handle them? However, you can kill them, rob them, leave them. It makes no difference to me. I'll consider it one of the mysteries. Okay. Very little is known except the foolish to believe they could steal from the god of secret. That, and they were fleeing to a farmhouse. Okay. In that case, we'll, I guess we're on the hunt for a scroll. Okay, oh, before we do that, yeah, we've got someone else to speak to first. Hello, Webb. Sorry about that. It's taken me a while to get back to you, but we're here now.
How fares your search?
Yes, there we go. There's something I can tell you.
Well, let's hear it.
Oh, actually, there's two things. So, yes, I found... Ooh. Actually, you know what? No. Let's do manipulating a group first. Because, yeah, I think that was the first one we were meant to do.
I had feared they might be involved in Widewind's legacy. It seemed too extreme even for them. How naive I've been. That isn't enough to take to the Duke, but we're close. Avar Wolfgren is a cautious man. He will want to know everything possible before being moved to action.
Okay, what about Thanos then?
Forgive me, it is unlike Theos to leave witnesses. He must be furious.
Okay, Theos. Okay, there's no N in it.
He did not aid you as you'd hoped, I take it? Well, take heart. With any luck, when he has finished his business, he will surely come and find you again, if only to kill you while you sleep. This news of yours makes sense, of course. To dabble in animancy is to puzzle over the secrets of the gods. This would not be the Leaden Key's first action against it. But if this is connected to their other activities, we may be in for something on a much larger scale. The Leaden Key's conspiracy is clear now. They have used Engwithan technology to engineer Widewind's legacy, and they want people to blame Animancy for it. As we speak, the Duke is holding hearings in the palace. He is listening to arguments for and against Animancy. When they finish, he is expected to decide whether to outlaw it. It seems the Leaden Key has been pushing Deerwood down this path for some time. I, for one, would enjoy seeing their little scheme fouled up at the last moment. Our Duke must hear what you have to say. Unfortunately, the hearings are closed to the public, which makes the Duke inaccessible until they are completed. However, certain groups have been invited to attend. You might get in with one of them if you aren't above a little pandering. There are delegations from the Knights of the Crucible, the Dozens, and from House Dominel. If you can gain the support of one of those groups, that may be your best way in. See what you can arrange.
Okay, well, we are in with House Dominel. By mistake, I'll admit, but yeah, we are in with them, so we'll go and speak to them in a moment.
What of them?
Yeah, why did not let you in?
We would only do that as a last resort. Walking in with one of the 3 invited groups puts you in a position of influence. Walking in alone as a representative of Dunreed Row would earn you distrust among all the rest. It seems our organization has a reputation for nosiness and manipulation, for whatever reason. It would be best if people did not see Dunreed Row's hand in this. Easier for them to embrace the truth. Avar is many things to many people, and that is why he sits the throne. To the frontiersmen, he is one of their own. To the patriotic, he is a sole descendant of Admeth Hadrit. To the nobility, he is from an old and established family. All of these are half-truths or exaggerations, a tale he has spun around himself. The man behind the tale may not be the greatest mind in Deerwood, but he knows people. He knows when they are sincere and when they lie. He knows when they are strong and when they are weak. The other matters he leaves to me. Outwardly, he prefers to come off a bit of a simpleton. Don't be fooled. Before he was a duke, he was a trapper, and an excellent one at that.
Okay, in that case then, let's, as always, you know, one thing leads to another. Right, let's head out and go and speak to the house, one of the houses. Luckily, yeah, the Dominel house is right here. Oh, I've just thought. We've already cashed in our thing, haven't we? Said we can have one request, and I'm pretty sure we cashed it in. Alright, well, let's see if he'll help us out still. What can I do for you? Yeah, I need an invitation. Oh, well, that was easy. And when you attend, I'm sure you'll keep our interests at heart. Okay, forgive me, but I have matters to attend to. Yeah, bye. Thank you. Okay, we'll do that in a moment, but you, if I remember, are a shop.
How do you do?
Okay, getting rid of a load of junk in there, and that is a lot of stuff we've managed to get and sell. And yeah, I'm gonna get a Finner's Grace and Dream Dancer's Sidestep because yeah, they both put your dexterity up. And on top of all that, I get an extra 4,500. So, can't argue with that. Okay. Question is now, who's going to wear it? Okay, you don't really need freeze. You could do with more dexterity, though. So, okay. You can have that one. Thank you. Oh, looks lovely on you. And Lily, let's have a look. That's Will. That's Fortitude, Reflex, Will. Oh, okay. And your max endurance. Yeah, you know what? I think, Lily, that one would be better for you. Okay, that'll do for now. Right. Alright, let's get back and tell her what we've done.
How fares your search?
It's going fine, thank you very much. So, yeah, I want to discuss the hearing.
What of them?
Yes. House de Mel has accepted me.
Unlikely as it may seem, House Dominel is as much responsible for maintaining the peace as the Crucible Knights. The Duke understands this, and he will hear you out if they are with you.
Good.
You need waste no more time here. Get to the palace. Make your case to the Duke. With him on our side, all of Deerwood can be mobilized against the Leaden Key, and Theos can be rooted out. I only wish I could be there to see it. There is a very old bottle of a very good brandy that I have been saving for a special day. If you hurry back afterward, there may be a little left for you. Off with you.
Okay.
You're going to do very well in there.
Fine, let's go and see how this meeting goes. Okay, so Alof's back, and he's figured out that the murderer was a monk that was believed to have been dead. But instead, he was destroying things and killing anybody who decided they were getting... Sorry, who he decided was getting too close to figuring out the truth. And so we got 5 uses of Blind Monk's Venom. 1 per encounter. Okay. Raw damage, if successful, blinded, sickened, and accuracy down. Alright. Probably never going to use it. But hey, it's nice to have. Plus, Alof gets some XP, and hopefully it puts him closer to leveling up. Okay, right. We've been sent to the upper floor. That's fine. We've received word. Okay. Thank you very much. Right, let's... Okay. The room below is animated. Amidst a heated debate, all the representative groups are easily discerned in the crowd. Crucible Knights stiff in their noisy armour sit in one section. In another are well-dressed members of House de Mel, casual, watching with a predator's interest. Still elsewhere, the ramshackle dozens who have made no special effort to dress up for their liege lord, interspersed are Animancers in their academic robes, with expressions either sour or concerned.
Well then, answer me this, Master Barash. If you Animancers represent our best hope to cure the legacy, what progress can you demonstrate?
As I've said, it isn't about progress, it's about potential.
My house would agree, Your Grace. We see great potential in its future.
And I suppose your blazing profits during the legacy don't have nothing to do with that, do they, Dominel? You can't have it both ways no more! Animancy goes, or this country goes!
So you admit, Master Barask, that Animancy is no closer to stopping the legacy than it ever was?
No, we've had many promising experiments. Cadman Azo has shown...
Cadman Azo murdered a child. For a complete failure. We should be hanging him right now for what he done. The dozens won't stand for it.
There is no need. Master Azo recently passed the Shroud, and while the experiment failed, his work...
Ah, our new delegate from House Dominel. What makes you say sabotage?
Yep, I met a false patient in the sanctum.
The fuck's that even matter? These are people who would toy with the lives of our children!
Indeed. Even assuming there was sabotage, is this Animancer Azo not still accountable here?
Oh, okay. Right, this was a... well, no, he wasn't a responsible scientist. Okay. Ooh, okay. Those who know me around here know me to be fair in judgment. Cadman Azo should be held either innocent or guilty. Or this is not the Belric incident. This is a responsible scientist who was manipulated. Oh, okay. Or his ambitions exceeded his ethics. Oh, this is a tricky one. This is tricky because... Okay, wait a minute. Is he still not accountable here? He is, but the question is, if it hadn't been messed with, he went down this route because he thought it was succeeding. Would he have gone down this route if his experiments were not being tampered with? That's the question. And we don't really know. He believed he was doing the right thing. He believed he was on the right path, and so he followed it. Oh, I have no idea. Screw it, we're going with law. Yeah, he was a responsible scientist who was manipulated. Oh God, I hope this is the right one to choose.
Horseshit! These Animancers can't be trusted! Look at what happened in Heritage Hill! Our supposed protectors from Crucible Keep can't even clean up the messes Animancy leaves!
Your Grace, we'd have a much easier time of it if our knights weren't so occupied trying to keep their organization from igniting a revolution on our very doorstep.
Heritage Hill is blood on your hands, Justicia! You turn a blind eye, and look what happens.
Okay, so... Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. Have I been there since the quarantine? Though the knights were unable to control the damage, it was not Animancy but an ancient machine that caused it. Or the knights are blameless. This was not the workings of Animancy but an ancient device in Tyr. Yeah, it was a device. Okay, yeah, we're going with that one.
You've some strange taste in travels, friend. The height of your tales expands with every breath.
Oh, flipping heck. Right. My word is my oath. I challenge anyone here to find someone who knows different. Okay. Hopefully, honest of 2 is high enough.
I had heard whispers of a new delegate set to attend today's hearing. I admit that your candor was mentioned more than once. Tell us what you saw in Heritage Hill.
Okay, I don't really have much choice, but... Yep, a machine that holds dominion over the flow of souls.
Even if it is as you say, we have testimony that a group of Animancers had been spending time there. Surely their tinkering had something to do with this.
Okay. The present doesn't prove cause. This testimony is not evidence. It is a guess. I have reason to believe there were others at the tower who may have done this. There's no denying that they were studying the machinery they did not understand. They followed ambition blindly, taking few precautions and allowing personal feelings to get in the way of solving the problem. Ooh. No, we'll go with the intellect. Intellect. Present doesn't prove cause.
Animancy has many enemies. You need only look around this room to see it.
You're missing the point. Everywhere there's Animancers, there's disaster. We all know what Widewind's legacy's really about. And it ain't about some sparkling saint from Creed Ceres who's mad because he took a stroll down the wrong bridge.
Wrong bridge indeed.
It's about a bunch of so-called intellectuals fucking with the natural order while the rest of us gotta suffer for it.
I mean, he's not wrong, but...
Is it, though? Should we not take the time to reach a clear conclusion? I mean, what proof do we have?
My son and daughter are buried beneath the floor of my house. We don't own no land, so that's where we lay them. My son. My wife let him slip when she was bathing him. Got water in his lungs, he couldn't cough up. My daughter? We put her to bed one night, and the next morning she wasn't breathing. This Hollowborn thing, it ain't ending. And it ain't ending because we still let these charlatans play God. There's your proof, you damn copper fucker!
Enough, Adric. Lady Dominel makes a point. If it's Animancy, then why do the other states that permit the practice not suffer the same fate? Who among us can say he truly understands why the legacy has taken hold here?
Bring order to the chaos. Yep, I can! Oh, okay. Right, idea watcher, taking this hearing by the curly ones, don't waste your chance. Yes, the legacy is the creation of the leaden key. Azo's downfall was their work, as was the tower in Heritage Hill. They want you to do this, they want Animancy to fall. Dulmutton expands into a dim of skepticism. I've seen them in the ruins, operating machines that disrupt and redirect the flow of souls, near towns like Gilded Vale and Dyford, where the legacy is universal. As a watcher, I have heard their dead confess to their plot. They are stealing the souls of the unborn.
Beasts. Another lunatic at the hearing. Did you remember to lock your sanitarium before you left, Master Barask?
Ooh, okay. Ooh, I don't have any... Okay, no skill checks. I only want to help. You want to see crazy, make another comment like that. Birth individuals until your womb dries for all I care. The rest of these people will hear the truth. You shame your order by dismissing the truth before hearing it. I expect better from a knight. If he did, for your husband's sake, I hope he at least left a brothel unlocked. Ooh, ouch. If, as the Duke says, no theory has more proof than any other, what's the harm in hearing one more? Your quips cannot change the truth. Ooh, do we snap back or not? Do we be nice or... Yeah, you know, we're not going to be bitchy about it, but we are going to, you know, give her a little slight dig in our retort. You shame your order.
You must know, friend, that the leaden key is a mantle for small-time ruffians and children at play. I'm not saying you're a liar. Not yet. But you'd better start making sense of all this. Help us believe you.
Okay, the only skill I've got is Honest 3. An honest witness is the best piece of evidence you have in this matter. Okay, what's more likely? The gods are destroying for a science practiced in many parts of the world, or that a group of people hates animancy and wants it suppressed. The leaden key is very real. They are foreigners from Adya and Redcar who hate Dawood and want to see us suffer. Let's say a lord is cuckolded by his wife. If he tells her to stop, she'll only want her lover more. But if she spreads a rumour that her lover has just visited a brothel and acquired a pox on his loins, she'll end it on her own. Okay? We all want the same thing. We want the legacy end. If we work together instead of arguing, we can stop the people who are doing this. Oh. I don't know. Don't know. To be honest, I think, yeah, we'll probably go with 5. And that's just because it's a skill check. With it being there, I'm guessing it's, you know, more helpful. So...
The only piece of evidence.
The only piece of evidence that doesn't send your kind to the gallows, you mean?
You've made an unexpected case, friend. I'll say that much. It seems we have a new possibility to consider, at the very least. How was it you came to learn all this?
Oh. How did we? I don't think it was House Domiel. Took a personal interest. Oh, geez, it was a while ago. I cannot remember. You know what? Let's just say it was the house.
It is very good to see House Dominel putting their considerable resources to use in solving this matter in which we all have a stake. But these hearings are about more than Widewind's legacy, even though that is our most pressing concern. Let's say for the moment that I were to take you at your word that our friends in Brackenbury Sanitarium and their peers bear no responsibility for this curse upon my country. I'm curious, what would you do if you were in my position?
Okay. Let's see. Allow them to continue their work. They explore questions we all wish to understand. If we'd known more, perhaps this crisis could have been averted. The Animancy should be studied. If you don't, someone else will, and they'll wield great power over you. The Animancers have been given too long a leash. The practice should be restricted and controlled. In truth, I'm not completely confident Animancy doesn't have something to do with the legacy. Or it's too dangerous, we're not meant to use it. And we have proven why we're unworthy. Ooh. Okay, 4 and 5 are out the question. That's definite. I'm not going with them ones. And yeah, I'm not going with 1 either. So it's between 2 and 3. So it should be studied. If we don't, someone else will. Or the practice should be restricted and controlled. Oh, I mean, I think straight down the middle, number 3 is the best. You should be able to, but after what we saw down in the basement, yeah, I think, yeah, I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to take the coward's way out and go straight down the middle. They should be allowed to practice it, but it should be controlled.
Very well. That is all I wish to hear. Not just from you, but from everyone. Many days we've been at this. It is time we put it to rest. I want to thank the delegations for helping me collect my thoughts. And our new delegate, who has warned us of a new possibility that must be looked into. The time has come to choose a direction for the Deerwood. I am ready to make my pronouncement. Ramir D. Barash, representing the interests of Animancers in Deerwood, step forward.
Your Grace.
It occurs to me now that my concerns about Animancy may not outweigh its value.
Forgive me, Your Grace. We will accept no judgment but our own.
What's he doing? No! Avenge the Duke!
No, wait!
Stop this at once!
I've given you every chance to end this pursuit. Shall I end it for you? Another time. I am already late.
The words, "shall I end it for you," ring in your ears. You find yourself gasping for breath, struggling to keep your own balance. You drop to a knee and watch as Theos hurries out the building. The world dims. The scream, the clashing of weapons faded to silence. All that remains are words.
Shall I end it for you?
Theos stands at a pulpit high above an assembly of robed onlookers. You among them. Clustered around a wide circular pit carved stone, he addresses a woman bound backward over a large iron wheel overlooking the great stone moor. Many of the woman's fingers and toes are severed, and the bottoms of her feet are charred black. The skin on one side of her face looks like melted candle wax, black and red and seeping, and the angle of her back suggests a spine in ruin. Yet for all that, her expression betrays little of her anguish.
I am already at peace, Grand Inquisitor. Are you?
So be it. If you desire no end, you shall have none. I find you guilty of heresy. May the eternal prison bar your soul from passage, for it is beyond redemption.
He nods to a hooded attendant who begins untying her from the wheel. Oh, okay, been granted dominion of the sleepers. You open your eyes to the beam ceiling of the palace. The clang of metal striking metal wafts from outside. The cries of injured as you struggle to your feet. Theos is gone. Get up. Trouble's already found us. Lady Webb, she's the only. She must be told. She'll know what to do. Please find her. Tell her everything. The guard passes out and slides to the floor. Right, okay, well, that was not what I was expecting. Okay. Well, you know what? Alright, I think that was quite interesting. So, we'll leave it there for today. And next week, we will head back to Lady Webb. See what she's got to say. And see what happens from there. Okay. Things are starting to get a little bit interesting. So, I hope you're looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been Sank84. This has been Pillars of Eternity. Thank you so much for joining me. Look after each other. And until next time, goodbye.